Hello and welcome back to the Super Swiss. Last time our father died. Our father Otto is now dead and the land has passed to his two sons. One of them we're playing, Duke Walter, and the other one we're not, the evil Duke Otto II. Why is he evil? Well, because he has the land that we want, and much like a child's movie, he also has an eye patch which it signifies him as the evil twin. Right, although we're not twins either, that's just kind of a random thing. We're 32 and he's 30, but anyway, that aside, we're going to declare war on him. Now, is this going to work? Well, currently, yes, I think it is. We're going to declare the war, our ally's going to come in Austria, and that'll pretty much do it, I think, for the war. They do have an ally, their ally is Meissen. However, Meissen is a vassal of Duke Gebhard of Austria, so I don't think it's going to go very well if they join in. In fact, I think they would be invalidated if they joined in. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if you can actually be hostile to your liege. But either way, I think we've got it. So, declare war. Our claims. I would like the whole thing, please. I cannot declare this war without using a hook on my liege due to the realm's laws. Ah. I see. It's one of those, huh? Now that's because our liege moved to level 3 crown authority. And, you know, I did mention it last time. I did mention it and I said, it won't affect us. And here it goes, affecting us. Right, do we have a liberty faction against our liege? No, I don't want any of these. I want to create a liberty faction. Come on, somebody's got to be with me. This is an annoying law. So we're just going to stick that in there. We're going to say we would very much like liberty to be lowered, to be raised, and we'll see how that goes. Right. Now we have to put in a council. Let's start with marshal. That is going to be... Oh, our marshal options are not very good. Ah, yes, that's because our marshal person was in the other bit of territory. Alright, so that's going to be Eberhard. Spymaster. I mean, you hate me due to opinion of predecessor? Mostly due to opinion of predecessor. You hate me due to opinion of predecessor and short reign, and you're a title claimant. Yeah. You hate me due to opinion of predecessor and all the other ones. You don't hate me. Ah, Marie. Marie was the previous wife of our father? Yes. Okay. Right. And our friend. So we will stick her into that job. Stuart? Well, that can't... actually... let's do Chancellor first. I just noticed he's got 25 diplomacy. You're going to take that job and you're going to start improving direct vassal opinion, as our direct vassals do not like us. Then Steward, we're going to give that job to you. And why did I give it to the person who was slightly worse? Well, because his opinion of me was closer to neutral, and I kind of want as many people to like me as possible. Also, if he ends up liking me, what I could potentially do is switch him into Spy Master, because his Spy Mastery is not too bad. So, we'll see how that goes. Right. Our bishop does not like us. Now, this is something that we should immediately sort out, because if our bishop does like us, we get more troops immediately. So, let's start swaying him. Wonderful. Right. What have we got? Pay homage. Invite knights. Lifestyle. Let's do lifestyle first. So we're currently doing a stewardship lifestyle, which is okay. We're getting a lot of tax contributions, which is nice. Yeah, we can get some more money, like basically by going down here. Yeah, okay, so this is going to get us a lot of money if we go into that one. Potentially, we might want to go into intrigue, and the only reason we want to go into intrigue is so we can get fabricate hook, and we can fabricate a hook on our liege in order to allow us to actually declare war, which would be nice. Marshal could be okay for like fighting, and then I don't think there's any reason for diplomacy right now. I'm going to stick with stewardship. We might switch in 3 years if we're struggling to get anywhere with our liege, but let's go with this, and let's just get stewardship. Let's just get the flat value of stewardship. Cool. Pay homage. We should do that in a second. Can I petition my liege for what I'm looking for? Transfer claim. Claim title. Request he grants you a claim title of another vassal. I guess we could ask him to give us the title the other person has, like the duchy. I don't know if he's going to do that. Does he like us? He doesn't hate us. Let's pay homage to him. Let's see where things go. And I'm going to bestow gift of gold. Okay, so I go into his hall where he sits on his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge the many oaths of homage as his scribes record the event. Cool. That seemed to go fine. Right, he likes me a little bit more. I mean, I should try, right? I should try this, even if I think it... Not that one. I should try this even if I think it's going to fail. Also, we're already distinguished. Fantastic. We should petition our liege. Can I do that right now, or do I need to like let a day pass before I go back to him and say, hey, can I have more stuff? You're at an activity already. Yeah, okay. Let a day pass. Cool. Now I should be able to petition... No? Okay. I guess I'm at an activity for the whole month or something now I've done that. Okay. Well, we'll just chill. There's nothing we can do to take this land, so that's fine. Alright, level of devotion went up. Now we can do something else, like petition our liege. Hey, liege, I would love if you would just give me the claimed title that I have. I'm escorted into Kaiser Ordulf's throne room, where he beckons me for me to approach and address him. I deftly present the evidence of my claim to the Duchy of Krezia and highlight its strength over that of Duke Otto. After listening to the speech, he smiles warmly at me and states, "Absolutely, vassal. I shall dispatch my agents immediately to take care of this matter." It's an act of tyranny, apparently, for Kaiser Ordulf. I guess he really does like us quite a lot, actually. He gains court grandeur and opinion of me. I get the Duchy of Krezia. Duke Otto is a little bit annoyed. You know, that's kind of fair, given that it's an act of tyranny. Legally, he's not really allowed to do this. But yeah. Okay, I guess I'll take the title. Okay, this isn't quite how I imagined things going. I kind of thought I would get the Duchy of Krezia. Not, I would get just the title and absolutely nothing else. You want to... I can't even ask if he'd be my vassal. I guess now our liege has a chance of, like, doing vassal management and sticking him underneath us. That's... okay. But now all my vassals are going to hate me. Because I hold too many duchies. Right? No, I guess they don't hate you if you're a duke and you hold too many duchies. Okay, whatever. When you're a king, you're only allowed to hold 2. Am I going to invite knights? How are our knights looking right now? Well, we have 6 of 7, which, I'll be honest, isn't great. Why do we only have 6 of 7? Surely, like, all of these people are eligible? Don't know. Okay. Maybe they're just not permanent knights. Maybe they're only knights if you go to war or something. I don't know. It does say few knights. Huh. I guess they're not eligible to be knights. They're just here. Maybe if I did something, they would be. You're my steward, chancellor, court physician, marshal. Why are you not eligible? I mean, I don't really... Oh, you're gout-ridden. Okay, yeah, that'll probably be it. And then you have 0 prowess, and that's probably why you're ineligible to be a knight. Alright, we could do with inviting a few knights, I suppose. Yeah, we'll spend that. Right. Now we chill and hope our liege just randomly gives us some land. We'll see how that goes. Right, Burn is still building up. I don't really know what to do next. I guess we want to keep our money a little bit. Probably we want to go on a hunt on cooldown. The reason we want to go on a hunt is we're still after that prestige, technically. Of course, I will ask my head of faith for 102 gold. Why would I not? That just seems like something I would do. Right, and go to speed 5. Felling a beast. You would think it's a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in human form. It was the largest boar I've ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight lying dead before me. Then get a hunting trophy for 10 years that gives us 0.5 prestige per month, or I will give it to my brother. My brother's a little bit annoyed at me, but he actually has 100 opinion. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to take the hunting trophy. Returning from the wild. Also, what's this one? Grant Vassal. Ho ho, our liege, fantastic. We return home reinvigorated, we got our prestige, and you would like to give me Count Otto as a vassal. I, of course, accept. Look at that, we now hold all of this land again. Now, obviously, we'd prefer to hold all of these bits by ourselves, so we could have a look. Can I just say I would like it? he would accept, and because I have a claim I'm not a tyrant. Alright, I'd like Zurich back, please. Let's see what he says. I had the feeling Otto's not really going to like us after the next thing. I'd also like your other one, please. I'm the new head of Swabian culture. Fantastic. Who was the previous one? Ah, Swabia. I mean, that does kind of make sense. I think they're going to be cultural head in a second. You would like to give me Prince Bishop Arnold? I, of course, accept. We're back to where we were. That was surprisingly easy. Turns out all I needed to do was say to my liege, hey, can I have the title? And he went, oh, sure, and here's the vassals as well. Alright. Well, that's interesting. Milo, you have 23 prowess. You are an immediate recruit to the court. It doesn't matter how much you cost. You're just like, we have to have you. As a knight, you give us insane amounts of strength. Our knight effectiveness isn't as good as it was on our previous character. But, I mean, like, you have 23. That's insane. Right. Carrying on, we're still looking for prestige. I guess I'll host a feast now that we're just on the prestige hunt. A cheery gathering. I listen intently to Countess Clotilda as she carelessly reveals all manner of things. Distracted by trying to get one last drop from her tankard, she is oblivious to how carefully I'm paying attention. Once she realizes, she starts getting up. Oh, I'm only rambling. It's not trues anyways, any of it. So that's Clotilda of Hanover. I invited the Count of Hanover to this thing? Why? Alright, I mean, I guess I did. She's completed an inspiration during her lifetime. She forged something. Oh, okay. Good for you. She's got a lover secret. Ooh, with who? Or do we just know she has a lover? With Count A... Wait, no. Oh, right, yes, it is with him. With Count Aemon. And that's why she was in our court, or around. I see. Okay. We could do something with the hook, potentially. What are your, what's your vassal contract? That is terrible for me. I'm gonna blackmail you. There we go. Let's see what happens. Hook gained. You've gained the blackmail hook on Count Aemon. Wonderful. Hey, Count? Where are you? I would, of course, like to modify your vassal contract to increase feudal levies. You'll be okay with that, right? Yeah, I thought you would. Right. In my house, I did everything I could ensuring that Count Gelduin and Mayor Ulrich would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, and now they have come to blows in the middle of my feast. One of my guards is close to the brawl and looks to me for the order to intervene. Then say, halt, we shall talk about this later. Restrain Gelduin until things calm down, or throw Ulrich out to cool off. Well, I will just say, halt, we will talk about it later and gain some prestige. Also, I just realized something. Aha, you're no longer a powerful vassal. Get fired. We now have this guy back in charge. It's our very high marshal Prince Bishop. Do we have a better spy master? We don't have a powerful vassal spy master, so I'll leave it where it is for just now. Better steward? You are still a powerful vassal. Yeah, okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine where we are. This seems fine. Right, unpause. Let things continue to roll at a faster speed. We've finally finished the keep in burn. Now that gives us the next level up. And that might be a good point to switch. It's now very, very good. I think this is the point where we change capital to burn. Yes. So this is now our realm capital. We boosted it up a little bit more. And we're going to continue building in here. So, let's grab ourselves hunting grounds, I think. That's a good one to have. And we could also potentially build in other places, but we need to keep money for potential prestige opportunities. Have we got anything in here that we can do? Commission artifacts. You have no antiquarian. If I did, I could get I could create an artifact, and that would at least be an event chain that's happening. How much does an antiquarian cost? 0.18. Okay. I'm going to make that my court physician. Okay. We're not really worried about that. We're more worried about the ability to actually do this. So, let's choose an artifact. What do I want? Well, I don't have any regalia. Right? Yeah. Yeah, let's get some regalia. Inspiration funded. So I've now funded this person, Goswin. Goswin Stalak. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully he'll make me something good, and he'll give me some opportunities for some prestige while that's happening. Right, speed it up. Feast, tastefully insulting. As plate after plate of food is brought into the Great Hall, an unmistakable smell reaches me and I smile. That my Honourable Chancellor Count Aemon is sensitive to almond is something I sadly forgot to tell the cook. I bid you all welcome and pray you will find the food to your liking. So I can get him to have a bad reaction to food and he becomes my rival. So you get severe health penalty for 7 years. Okay, so he could die. Or his face as I save him from the food is definitely to my liking. Hey, we get prestige, and we got another favor hook. And then we get more prestige at the end of that. Look at that, we're almost at illustrious. It's fantastic. I can demand payment. Ah, yes! Because we are in the stewardship lifestyle, we can demand payment for hooks. So we can say, hey, for this hook, give me 50 gold. And now he did, and that's fantastic. Right. While we're here, do you have any money? You have a little money. It's not a lot of money, but it could be my money. Let's blackmailer. I have gained the hook. Oh. I also gained a mental break because of that. Do I have something that makes... I'm honest? Maybe I'm not let... Yeah, that probably gave me stress when I blackmailed her. Yeah, that would probably do it. I'm actually trusting, honest, and fickle. Okay, interesting character. As I walk the corridors of my palace, frustrated, many of my courtiers seem to be droning on and on about some problem they are having in Bern. With how things have been lately, I find it difficult to focus, but I'm sure that no one would be saying such harsh things if they were not true. Something about the discussion sounds familiar, though. Was that law not my idea? Is this my fault? So I could say maybe Otto will support me and he can become my the person I confide in. That'd be interesting. Confiding in our brother Otto, who also was the person we just took all that land from. Yeah, let's do that. I'm sure that won't go badly. Right. We can demand payment. I will take my 10 gold. Luckily, we don't gain stress for demanding the payment. That there is a trait that does that, and it's very annoying. I would like to talk to my confidant. We'll lose stress. All courtiers will dislike me, but that's okay. Okay, I guess it's not Otto. After a long conversation with my friend, Eleonora, I feel my thoughts calming down. However, as I rejoin the court, I can see the jealousy on the courtiers' faces. After all, who wouldn't want to have Eleonora's trust? Also, while we're doing that, let me just have a look at my court. We're looking court, adults who are unmarried. Okay. And are not my dynasty. Yes, okay. We have quite a few. We should marry all of these people off. So Goswin, you can marry the Princess Mitshield of the Holy Roman Empire? Please do. That one just sounds intriguing. Okay, sure. We'll find you a good marriage. Milo von you are going to marry... Again, another princess? Gertrude of Poland? Sure. Just drag these random people into court. Why not? Hedwig, you are going to matrilineally marry Radbot. Sure, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to have children. You're just going to marry Radbot. I'm not going to spend a long time on each of these people. I'm basically just going to look at them, go, who can you marry? You can marry this person. Let's go. Sure, why don't you marry Domislava Premyslid? Sure, marry her. That seems good. Pretty gets passed into our court. Right, who else have we got? Menhard von Württemberg, or Württemberg. You are going to marry this albino princess of Bohemia. Sure. Why not? We're getting all sorts of random marriages. Our spymaster friend and former mother-in-law, well, I suppose he's still current mother-in-law, she didn't die. You're going to marry Balder. Sure. You can marry him. Next. Luadolf. You with Comely. You're going to marry another person with Comely. Actually perfect, because if you marry them, there's a chance that we get the trait up, which is great. They will get inherited. There's a chance it will become handsome. Yeah, that seems good. And marrying into all of these families is nice as well, because it means that we'll have all of those potential links in our court. Right, and Lambert, you are going to marry... I don't know. Let's continue getting people in our court married to people with claims. Sure, why not? We can do that. Right. And now we just chill. Stress level's gone. Bunch of people are going to get married. We're the new dynasty head, as we should be. Yeah, a ton of events on top of each other, so they were overlapping. We can lawfully imprison her because she's a fornicator. No, I think we're fine. She's also already pregnant. That was quick. I assume she was pregnant when she married. What land is going to disappear when the vassal dies? You. Ah, yes, because you're... because his primary heir is Duchess Agnes. Okay. And when she dies, her primary heir is actually her sister. Okay. So, you basically need to have a son. There's a chance you have a son. Definitely a chance you have a son. That's fine. Right. Chill. A night has arrived. Goswin's exasperated cries spoil a quiet moment. How am I supposed to go about forging regalia when my tongues keep going missing? He rushes over to me. My lord, every time I make a bit of progress, it seems that something goes wrong. I'm certain someone at court is tampering with my work. The metalsmith huffs in frustration and storms off back to his shop. I'm paying for quality, not drama. It'll be of a lower quality. Alright. Wenzel, 24 prowess. You are getting recruited no matter the cost. Right, carrying on. Organized service. We get extra holding taxes in Zurich. Nice. Continue just chilling. Factions are being created against Kaiser Ordolf. I will have none of this. Kaiser Ordolf is my favorite Kaiser the world has ever seen. Hey, this guy's been swayed, so he should now be giving me more gold, and we're now making the 11 gold per month that we were making before. We also have almost 3,000 troops. Wenzel has arrived. You're not as good as the previous one, and you're wheezing. I'm not going to recruit you. I'm no longer in need of knights. We can be picky. Like, if we look at our top 7 knights, he would not really, like, he doesn't enter into it. So that's fine. I think we're good. Hey, this guy likes me more as well. Inspiration, a name to remember. My beneficiary, Goswin, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? He must read my irritation at such a personal question from my face, because he continues, I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commissioned artifact to? It's turning out well, but a meaningful inscription would make it feel even more personal. So we can say, to my wife, to Otto, Duke Otto, my father, only the Lord guides me, or there is no need for dedication. There is no need for a dedication because we're all about the prestige. So let's do that. More factions being created. An independence faction by Piedmont. That's a bold move. We'll see how that plays out. A nose for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares, if my lord has the coin. The merchant's stall is positively brimming with baubles and haberdasheries. So we can try it, or let us move on. Alright, so 27% chance that I gain 100 lifestyle experience, 45% chance that I gain 50, and 27% chance that I lose 80. There's only a 27% chance of bad things. I'll take it. Hey, we gained 100. That's great. And we received the Marble Scepter of Jaira. Okay. I spot my wife, Zwinislava, chattering excitedly to Goswin, listening ideas and suggestions for his regalia. My metalsmith is barely concealing his contempt, clearly annoyed at my spouse's interference. And as you're forging regalia, she goes on, it may as well match my grandmother's old regalia. Part of Goswin's soul seems to be dying. Then say, listen well, Goswin, my wife must be heard, or come, darling, let's leave it to the expert. We're going to make my wife like me. And she stifled his quality. Okay. Count Limar of Stendhal has accused my chancellor, Count Aemon, of having an extramarital affair with his wife, Countess Cothilda. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? Shocking, shocking. If I'd known, I would have stepped in, definitely. This hasn't finished. Wait, did we just randomly get regalia from somewhere else? Oh, wait, no, this is that's the trinket that we got. Oh, I was thinking that was the regalia. Okay, that's fine. We get learning and prowess if we equip it. Let's do that. I can take that. Seems good. Right, carrying on. Our wife is pregnant once again. I say once again. It's a third child. So this will be good. She's also gout-ridden. Oh, okay. That's not great. Carrying on. Inspiration, a friendly word. My friend, Eleonora, stops me in the hall with a beaming smile. Oh, there you are, Walter. I've just spoken to Goswin. I heard he is forging regalia for you. I couldn't resist a visit to his shop. I talked to him about how to meet your expectations. I think you will like the results. It might be of a slightly lower quality. Oh. This is going to be the worst quality item I've ever seen. Inspiration realized. Over here, my lord. My beneficiary, Goswin, waves me over with a wide grin. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An ornate regalia, a set of fine craftsmanship. It consists of a Latin scepter set with pieces of amethyst, a wool cloak that has been embroidered with wool thread, and a Latin cross-bearing orb. It's of fine quality, otherwise known as the lowest quality. Lowers short range duration though, gives us prestige per month, piety per month, and increases our fertility. Okay, I guess so. We will use it. Cool. And now we will chill. We finished the Hunter's Lodges in Bern. Fantastic. We're still moving towards the next level of fame. In here, if we got anything else we could build. Pastoral lands makes sense, but we could also build farms and fields, potentially. Let's go pastoral lands. Sure. We'll go even further into that. That seems fine. Right. And we're going to end up with a lot of troops and a lot of money. My son. We have a son called Walter. Of course we do. So we have Hartwig and Walter. Wonderful. This guy likes me more, so he's giving me more money. Sweet smiles and sweet lies. Just like other children his age, my son and heir Hartwig sometimes lies and probably be Hartwig, sometimes lies and tests boundaries. However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanor, and people always forgive him when he does get caught. I wonder just how much he gets away with. So he's charming. Well, it's not bad, I suppose. Anything else in here we need to do? No? No sheriffs appointed. Bern gained lack of sheriffs for 5 years, which lowers its taxes by 20%. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, good to know. Right, carrying on. Anything else that can get us prestige? We go on a pilgrimage. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll go on a pilgrimage. I'm gonna go to Cologne. Let's go there. Fantastic, and we're off. Adam's innocence. As my party prepares to break camp, I notice a massive commotion nearby. A naked woman has climbed on top of a large rock and is preaching to the assembled crowd. The original sin still stains our souls, my friends, but that need not be so. If we shed our garbs, we can recover the lost innocence of Adam and Eve. Then, and only then, will the Holy Spirit see fit to touch us and show us God's true love. So I can convert to Adamitism. No. Okay. Heretic, get her down from there. Challenge her to a theological debate or ignore her and continue on my journey. I'm going to ignore her for the prestige. Cool. The arrival. I'm finally here, body and soul, at the great church of Cologne. As the bishop offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that everything that had to happen for God to bring me here at this moment in this time. So we get pilgrim, and because we've got the armed pilgrim tenant, that also gives us monthly piety per night. Yeah, per night. Cool. And the pilgrimage is over. And we got a stewardship perk. So our stress level is going to be 0, so that's going to do nothing. So I'll take men-at-arms maintenance per dread. How much is it costing us right now? It's currently costing us 0.6 with a max of 11.7. And now it is costing us 0.6 with 11.7. We have no dread. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But it might do something at some point in the future. We're really continuing down there so we can get to avarice, which gives us 15% holding taxes, which is insane. The rest of them aren't really that good. Right. We finished the next building in Bern. Our wife is pregnant again. Not surprising, given that we've got the regalia that increases fertility. Let's make the next level of hunting grounds. Sure. I know that we need money to do the event that we want to do, but we basically just got to wait, so we might as well continue building while we do that. And we can ask the Pope for more money now that we're out of money. Wonderful. I'd be delighted if your daughter Inga could visit my court in Innsbruck to meet her peers. I'm inviting everyone of note, which unfortunately includes her. Wow! Engelbert, you're awful. Well, of course she'll be there, but, like, you're awful. Philibert is now an actual physician. Ooh, nice. And we're in the High Medieval era. I just realized we are the cultural head. We should probably have taken a look here. I just assumed we were going to lose it. So currently we're working on Arched Saddle, which will get us Armored Horseman. Instead of that, we can start working on something in High Medieval. Is there anything we want in High Medieval? Development growth is really useful for increasing the speed at which you gain tech, which might be okay. High Partition would be lovely. Is there actually a way to switch ourselves off of Confederate? We do have access to this law. We have powerful vassals who would oppose it. Oh, we don't have hereditary rule. I see. Where's that? That's in here. So we could get partition there. We could also just start working on heraldry, which will get us high partition, which would be okay. In which most things go to your eldest child, and then like the remainder gets split up. Yeah. Yeah, your player heir will always inherit at least half of the late ruler's titles is the new bit. Okay. We could try that. We could also work on a hoardings to get fortification buildings for High Medieval. Let's just go with heraldry. So it's 45 years. The ruler of this culture that has the most Swabian counties in their realm. Oh, that's how cultural head is done. Okay, so that's why I didn't switch. I thought cultural head was something similar to how house is done, but it doesn't. How house head is done, but obviously this one is number of holdings. Maybe then it uses power as like a sorter. While the house one, I don't know why I'm doing house one and circling them like they're. That's the way we're gonna see things. But like dynasty head and house head, that's on who's the most powerful, I think. I don't know though. Oh no, wait. You're the house head of this house. Who's the dynasty? We're the dynasty head, right? Yes, okay, that's fine. Never mind. I was getting confused. I've discovered that Count Odon's inherited contract obliges him to more than you have collected. So I can let it slide and gain a favor hook, or I can get feudal taxes. I'll just take the hook. Hey, while we're here, I'll just take your money. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Carrying on. He was not swayed. He does almost have full opinion on me, which is nice. We have a son called Alm. You know what? No. We have a son called Otto. We might as well give Otto something, given that we've taken all of his land. Also, is our brother, like, in our court? He's actually in Lombardy's court. You want to come back to our court? Yeah, I thought you would. New acquisitions. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. A lost home. a hook on Count Arnold, which will get us money. Or securing these trade deals will fill my treasury. I will just take the flat money, please. I appreciate that. This guy's back. He still loves us a lot. He hates that I revoked his title, but we are also his best friend. So he, you know, he's like, oh, I really hate you for that, but at the same time, I love you. Right. Our daughter Inga needs an education. You're actually not bad because of that. Who's got the highest stewardship? Ooh, okay. Intelligent and the right education trait. Vera, you shall... Actually, you know what? We're going to have Marie do it just because that's our mother. Yeah, that's our stepmother. Yeah, we should have her educate Inga. Sure, that works for me. And of course you're doing a stewardship education, right? I didn't even check. Yes, of course you are. Right. It just makes sense given like the stats and everything else that's going on there. Carrying on. Hybrid culture. Countess Saga has formed the Hiberno-Norse culture from Norse and Irish. Okay. So there's a lot of Norse stuff going on over there. At some point we'll need to look at what's happening in the rest of the world, but it isn't really relevant to us right now. Bern got an insufficient census, so even more holding taxes down. I hate what's happening in Bern right now, because we'd had one of those before as well. Oh well. We'll just have to live with it, I think. Is everyone still a powerful vassal? Everyone but Marie. He actually likes me now. You know what I might do? I'm going to switch him into that position. Wait, do you not have... You have 12 now. Okay. He previously had 13. He must have had a temporary thing. I'm going to switch you into Spy Master. Then I can make my steward somebody who's, like, good at the job. Like Balder. Or, you know what? Otto can have it. My best friend, Otto. Yeah, he can manage the realm that I stole from him. That seems like a fair trade, right? Accusations of witchcraft. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange-smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Bern as proof that Berta has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their poor harvest and are calling for her execution. So we can say it's circumstantial, in which case we get lifestyle experience and upset peasants. She shall burn, we get satisfied peasants, or witch, you say. I could use a new advisor. She is going to burn for popular opinion and piety, because that's the way we do things here. Hound pens are finished. Wonderful. We might get another upgrade here. What do we get there? We get more taxes and a higher fort level. I like having a higher fort level in our capital. And while we're doing that, we might as well choose our second province and just be like, hey, I'm going to upgrade you. And that should give us a lot more troops coming out of it. So we're doing a huge upgrade of like our personal power. A courtier between friends. My vassal Count Odon has honoured me with a visit. This guy right here. And has brought one of his courtiers along. Odon approaches me excitedly. Well met, Duke Walter. It pleases me to see you thriving here in Bern. It occurs to me that Manasses here might be of service in your court. He is an incredibly talented scholar, the brightest I've ever learned from. I would make use of him myself, but alas, that doesn't seem possible. I would hate to see his great talent go to waste. Won't you take him in and unleash his potential? Okay. Currently, Count Odon's antiquarian. So I can get him to join my court. Spend prestige, but that's fine. We're closer to getting a friendship with Odon and he likes us, or I decline and gain prestige. Here's one where I'm like, actually, I think that having this guy like us is good. It lowers our stress. I think it's generally a good thing. Yeah, let's do that. Right, carrying on. Daughter has learned a new language. Okay, sure, that's fine. People are winning wars against other people. We have another son called Siegmund, who surely must be in line to nothing. No, he's still in line to things. Oh no. We really, on this one, need to get the prestige, because if we don't get the prestige, our realm just collapses into nothingness. Yes, we will hold a hunt. We need a guardian for Hartwig. Let's just move that to the side for just now. Hartwig, you're going for intrigue. I guess it does kind of make sense given your stats. I don't usually go for intrigue educations, but let's go with it. Do we have anyone in our court? Nope. Alright, let's find somebody. So, find character. We're looking for... oh, reset to default is probably the easiest way to do that to start with. All. Sort by intrigue. Sort by religion has to be Christianity. That seems like a good start. That should mean that everybody is within range of us anyway. Yeah, but I might as well just say inside range. Got rid of some. Okay. Then we're looking for adult. Who is... Actually, the rest of this is fine, I think. Yes, I think the rest of this is going to end up being fine. Do you have anybody who's obviously good? You're shrewd with Elusive Shadow? Yeah, you seem good. Bermudo, the King of Thieves. What a name. What a name. Are you a generated character? You seem like you must be. Bermudo. Will you educate my... Also, you want to join the court? No. Will you educate my son? How do I do that? I think I have to go to his liege. Yeah. So in Aragon here, let's say I would like to make someone in his court. No, I want to do offer ward. Heartwig. Bermudo, King of Thieves. Yes. Fantastic. We're basically sending our son off to join a band of thieves to make him better at intrigue. We'll see how that goes. Look at that false knave Odon, Count Aemon hisses from atop his hunting steed. Count Aemon, by the way, quite likes us now. My vassal Count Odon seems to be having a hard time bearing the insults. Okay, Odon. We want Odon to like us as well. You're acting like a child and will be punished as one. Tasted the belt, minor health penalty for 5 years to Aemon, and he loses opinion. There's no way for a count to act. Odon gains opinion of us. Aemon loses opinion of us, and we get mediator, which gives us diplomacy, or he's gone as red as a beet. Let's make Odon like us more. Sure. Let's see how that goes. To the modest vaulter, we are happy to accept your proposed education arrangement, a noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Not how I describe it, but that's how it is. So, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching, and next time, hopefully we can create Switzerland. We're only 1,800 fame away. It seems possible. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.